Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the ESPN pay-per-view preview for the Saturday, May 20th card that is headlined by Devin Haney versus Vasily Lomachenko for the undisputed lightweight championship of the world. We're going to get into the undercard first. Now, before we do that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you could always, leave a comment saying why, or give me a thumbs down. I'm open to any of it, guys. I'm just out here trying to build it up, but I can take the criticism. So, all that being said, let's get into the undercard. Really, only 3 fights total to talk about, in my opinion. We're going to start off with the lightweight showdown that's going to see undefeated lightweight prospect on the rise, Raymond Muratalla, 17-0, 14 knockouts, as he battles former world title challenger Jeremiah Nakathila for the, in a big lightweight showdown right here. This is big. This is a big fight for Muratalla as he tries to leave, as he tries to leave a lasting impression that he is the future of the division, that he's a guy to be reckoned with on the rise, as he takes on Nakathila, who both times he's stepped up so far, he's 1-1, losing to Shakur Stevenson, but there ain't no surprise there a couple years back. And then just last year, in his last fight, he moved up to lightweight and pulled off a major upset. It was an upset, knocking out former junior lightweight champion Miguel Berchelt, who's also making his debut at lightweight. So this is an interesting one. A lot of power in this fight. You got 17-0 for Muratalla, 14 knockouts. Then you got the 23-2 Nakathila, 19 knockouts. So I think, it's safe to say that this fight has a good chance of ending by knockout. I think it's going to be an entertaining one, but I gotta go with the guy who's the veteran, even though he hasn't fought in 13 months heading in. I think, it might be 14 months since he stopped Berchelt last year. Hasn't fought since then, trying to land a big fight. And now he's agreed to fight Muratalla. I'm going with Nakathila in this one. I can see this fight ending by knockout in the late rounds. The guy comes in well-trained. He's tough. And I think he's going to outlast Muratalla. But Muratalla, if he is the real deal, he's going to show it in this fight, because Nakathila is tough as nails. So, going to be a good fight right here. Lightweight action. Really looking forward to it. Muratalla and Nakathila lightweight showdown. Now, the co-feature. Former 2-division world champion Oscar Valdez is on his quest to become a world champ again at 130 pounds, as he is taking on Adam Lopez in a rematch from a 2019 battle in which Valdez defeated Lopez by TKO in the 7th round. But that was an entertaining fight, because Lopez actually knocked Valdez down in the 2nd round, and then Valdez came back to wear down Lopez and beat him. Now, Valdez is coming in a sizable favorite in this one, as this is supposed to be a prelude to a title fight against Emmanuel Navarrete that was supposed to take place earlier in the year, but Valdez got injured in training, and Navarrete fought for the vacant title against undefeated Liam Wilson of Australia instead, and Navarrete stopped Wilson in an entertaining contest. So, heading into this one, Valdez, really, he hasn't fought in 13 months since he lost to Shakur Stevenson in the unification bout last year to pretty much determine the top guy at 130. He got outboxed cleanly and lost a wide decision. But he showed a lot of heart. That was the first loss of his career. And now he wants to shake that off against Lopez in a rematch and set up another title shot against Navarrete. And, I think it's going to be entertaining for as long as it lasts. I think Valdez likely going to get the win here. But, Lopez in his last 5 since the fight in 2019 is 3-2. You know, he's lost a close decision to Isaac Dogbe in 2021, and then just in his last fight in January, he lost to Abraham Supernova by a 10-round unanimous decision. He got knocked down a couple times in that fight. So, you know, Lopez is your consummate kind of almost like a gatekeeper type fighter at 130 pounds. And I think he's coming into this one knowing his place, appreciating the shot, and you don't want to overlook him. But I think Valdez is hungry, wants to get that big showdown with Navarrete, which I still think in terms of name recognition and significance, a fight with Navarrete is probably the biggest fight that can be made at 130 right now in a wide open division. But Lopez can throw his name in the ringer here, and if he pulls off the upset, that could lead to a title shot for him. So we'll see what happens. I'm going with Valdez by a knockout again. I think he's going to knock out Lopez in the later rounds and stay in line for that title shot. Now the main event, though, Devin Haney, undefeated, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, taking on Vasily Lomachenko. I did a breakdown video on this fight where I fully got into everything, guys. Go check it out. I just did it a couple weeks ago. Got a lot of hits on it so far. You know, this fight is close to being a 50-50 fight, even though Haney's going in technically as the betting favorite. He's 10 years the junior to Lomachenko, who's 34. Haney's 24. I gave my pick on there, and I'm sticking with it. I'm picking Vasily Lomachenko to defeat Devin Haney in this one by either a stoppage in the later rounds or a decision. But I do think it's going to be a competitive and good fight between the two. I really could see the fight going either way, but I'm going to go with Lomachenko. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Haney pulled off the win, but I just think Lomachenko is about 3 or 4 steps higher than what Haney has fought so far. And again, you know, you want to know all the details, go look at my breakdown video because I really got into it on that one. But also, you know, Haney, he might be better than we thought, and we're really going to find out how good he is in this fight, in my opinion. So, going to be very good. ESPN pay-per-view. I'm going to be checking it out at my boy's house. Steve, shout out to my boy Steve for that one. That's going to be good, and I just can't wait to see it. Again, Saturday, May 20th, this weekend, ESPN pay-per-view. I'm going Lomachenko over Haney, Valdez over Lopez in their rematch, and I'm going Nakathila over Muratalla. So, should be good. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.